Oh, hello. Went live when I had food in my mouth. And I was not here. But hi, I'm Kelkster. Welcome to the watch along between we got Real Madrid and Arsenal at Arsenal and Inter Milan at Bayern Munich. I'm sure we'll be discussing both of those on this lovely stream whenever Crunk shows up. So should be an interesting game. Phone's blowing up in the background. Crunk is gone. Yeah, my phone's blowing up right now. I've got this one friend who's an Arsenal and Real Madrid fan, so he says he's watching as a neutral. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was.
I attempted to start the show for you.
Yeah, no, you're fine. I don't know why I cut off because I was definitely there, but it be like that sometimes. Yeah, this is a good time. I'm super excited about this match. As a neutral, being able to watch and just be a hater, basically. I'm not the best at hate watching because I don't necessarily care about other clubs that heavily. But this
is a generational hate along.
Yeah.
Well, let's be frank.
Well, and honestly, I can easily hate on Real Madrid. Like they are the reason why we haven't had as much success and joy in the Champions League. But other people,
look up their history. Just look up their history.
Oh,
that's all you have to do. I'm drinking. I managed to find a cat beer.
Oh, you had me at meow.
Cat power beer.
Oh, what is it? What kind of beer is it?
Cat beer. It's called Fat Orange Cat. I just found it.
What style?
It's a sour. I'm obsessed with sour. It's sour with pineapple, strawberry, and feijoa. I can't say that. I should know what that is because I'm a food person, but I'm like, I don't know what that is. But
yeah, no worries.
It tastes good.
No. Oh man.
First of many. Kelkster has the day off, so she's drinking.
Let's go. I drank way too much while I was in England, so I've been trying to chill out a little bit. Yeah. Because
that happened to my friend. My buddy, all my friends went to the Women's World Cup in France. So what was it, like 5-6 years ago? Whenever that one was. And one of them was like, yeah, we were drinking champagne. Like they went to Champagne during like the off day. Like, because one of them has like, he just took a month off and went for the whole cup. I don't know how he has the time off for it, but I'm the poorest one of these guys. These guys all are loaded. So, so they all went. One went and came back and then went like again. So.
Oh, I definitely have some friends that are like that where like they're just constantly traveling. And I'm like, what is that like?
I get a lot of vacation time, so I tend to maximize it. But I've already done 3 trips this year, so I'm grounded until November.
That's fair. Here, let's. I guess what lineup should we look at first? Arsenal or Real Madrid?
Yeah, I think that's our main focus today.
Okay.
And right now the TVs and the phone appears synced, but I actually can't tell.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, shout out to Paramount Plus. They actually have I have the app, but they have a multi-view. Games they have playing at the same time. So that's actually going to be nice because what I was going to do was put it on. One was going to be on the TV, and then the other was going to be on my phone. But I'm going to see how this multi-view goes. I assume it's just going to be one match on each in a small box, which that's perfect if they're in the same spot at the same time. I would much prefer that. All right, let's see. To me, this is basically a lose-lose situation. I don't want Arsenal fans to find too much joy like this, especially because I feel like they're not going to be. Oh shoot! So we're also simul streaming on. So this is originally streaming on FanFest. Shout out to everybody who is chatting on YouTube. I have someone who is up for Bayern, Strasbourg Steve, his name. Kels is going to be the watch along queen now.
Yeah. Well, we're actually coming full circle here because you were the first channel I ever went on for YouTube, period. So you gave me my start. So I never forget my roots. I'm coming back.
Hey,
But you didn't get me for the first time on a watch along. That was someone else.
We really have we've done the occasional watch along. Our first one we ever did was Aston Villa versus Real Madrid, Aston Villa City, the 3-2 comeback.
Oh God, that must have been the craziest watch along of all time.
It was insane. We'll go back and forth between enjoying these and doing them and then kind of relaxing off of them. But I think we're trying to make watch alongs. We do watch alongs for all of the city men and women matches over here on FanFest. Not on YouTube, but I have found a way to simul stream, so that we're doing that now, which has been nice. And I'm trying to make sure I pay attention to people on YouTube as well. Okay.
Yeah, this buddy of mine who is a Arsenal and Real Madrid fan is he and I have been arguing all day. He's
oh my gosh.
Because he's watching as a neutral. And then I was like, oh, Rodrigo is going up against MLS. And I'm like, he's like, you don't know anything about MLS. I'm like,
no,
I'm
not as somebody who watches
MLS. I'm complimenting Rodrigo.
Yeah.
I've seen Rodrigo stab me in the heart a bunch of times in the Champions League. So I think this guy's being a little naive.
Yeah.
We gotta wait, why are you still showing Bayern? Sorry, my TV is behind. My phone is ahead.
Oh, that's funny. So let's
see.
my
phone is always ahead. And now they're switching. Oh God, I'm way behind. Yeah, I'm like 30 seconds behind my phone.
We'll quickly.
So I'll have Inter and Bayern on live. And
no
so
worries.
my Arsenal Real Madrid one will be slightly behind.
That's
a nice cherry on Retifo.
It is very nice.
The last success in the Champions League, these guys have been dusty. Well, they haven't even been in the Champions League for how long? And then when they came back, they were dusty last season. I couldn't beat that washed Bayern team.
I'm not expecting much of them. It will be interesting, like you said, that Lewis Skelly versus Rodrigo. Here, I'm going to go through the lineups for both of these teams. Arsenal's Raya.
Also, there's two players in this game. I'm just going to warn you. There's two players in this game who I don't dignify with names. So you'll find out who those are.
Ooh, I'm looking forward to it. Raya, Lewis Skelly, Kiwior. Oh, I didn't even see that. Saliba, Timber. Number 5, Odegaard, Rice, Martinelli, Moreno, and Saka.
Smart man.
Courtois, right. Alaba, Rudiger, Asensio, Valverde, Rodrigo, Modric, Camavinga, Bellingham, Vinicius, and Mbappe.
Oh, so they're going 4-4-2. Also, 35 is who I will not dignify with a name on Real Madrid.
That's fair.
If anybody wants to know why, the internet is your friend. Go look it up. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, and that's kind of how I am with 5 on Arsenal. So
as a woman, I am absolutely that way about number 5 on Arsenal.
Yes, right. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. What was crazy, Football Transfer, the app, the account they were sharing, that the Arsenal roster actually costs more than Real Madrid's roster. I don't know how true that is, like if it's based off of how much they pay their players. Is it off of transfer costs? I needed to kind of look into that a little bit more. Fees.
And Real Madrid is the only club in the world that can force players to run their contract down to 0. So most of the time they don't pay transfer fees.
Yep, it's a cheat. It's a very much a cheat. Yeah, I'm with you.
They're the only club in the world that can do that, though. No one else can.
Oh yeah, it's for the love of Real Madrid. I guess. Who are you expecting to win this first match, or do you think it's going to be a draw?
I think it's either a draw or Arsenal win by 1. I don't see Arsenal winning by more than 1. I've always thought that this is going to come down to the second leg at the Bernabeu. But Arsenal or Real Madrid have shown they can smash and grab too at the end. Like they did it to us. Like we were winning that game until Ederson decided to kick the ball to Jude. And then, it's this competition, Real Madrid in this competition, I have been burned by it so many times that it doesn't matter what's happening in the game. You literally cannot wait until the whistle's over. Like, you cannot think that you're safe until that whistle is blown, because they come back at the end so many times in this competition specifically. Like, everyone's talking about their league form and, oh, they gave up 4 goals in the Copa del Rey at the Bernabeu. We can win there. I'm like, this is not Copa del Rey. This is not La Liga. This is not this Spanish Super Cup, whatever. This is the Champions League. These guys just have that aura, that it factor that no other team in the world has in this competition. So you can never count them out. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Liverpool, we're gonna win. I was like, no, Liverpool, we're not gonna win the Champions League, because Real Madrid are still in the competition. Until Real Madrid are eliminated, I will favor them every single time.
Yeah, I mean,
because they just know how to do business done in this competition.
Yeah, what do they have? 13, 14 Champions League titles. There's whatever deal they made with the devil, it is still in effect, obviously. This Bayern.
We gotta start getting some of that.
I know who
some of that voodoo, man. We had it that 1 year, and then that was it.
Exactly. Who are these real City fans out there willing to sacrifice their souls? We need some real ones out there.
Well, we did that. Well, Kevin De Bruyne had to sacrifice his hamstring. Does that count?
It did for that year, but I mean, he's leaving, so I think we got to find a new person to sacrifice.
I know.
Oh man, this Bayern team is interesting. So Bayern versus Inter. Urbig, of course he's gonna be up there. Stanisic, Kim, Dyer, Lamer. Man, that Kim and Dyer combination. The fact that Company has to play those two, that's insane. Kimmich, Goretzka, Sane, Guerrero, who is technically a defender.
Where's Upamecano? Did he get suspended?
Olise, Kane. Yeah, hold on. Let's scroll down. Bench, injured, suspended. Yeah, he's out for the season, it looks like.
Who?
Upamecano.
Oh, yeah, he got injured. Okay, that's Courtois. Yeah. This is showing them as a 4-4-2. That's interesting. Everyone's ripping on Real's back line. I'm like, do you not realize how good Valverde's been as a center back?
Oh,
as a right back?
Valverde is a beast. Yeah. Yep.
Although the same guy who's the Arsenal Real Madrid, he says Valverde gets caught up high a lot. So,
well, yeah, he's a midfielder.
Martinelli's not good. Martinelli's dusty. Martinelli's not good. He had that one purple patch season. The year that they should have won the league, and we caught him at the end. Well, that was his purple patch. He's been crap ever since then.
Yeah.
These guys think Saka's going to save him. I'm like, Saka just came back from a 4-month injury. I think starting him in this game is a mistake. I would not be surprised if he becomes injured during this tie.
It's a lot to start him. I feel like unless he's been training behind the scenes, kind of how Manchester United, they've had Mason Mount training with the team for over a month now, but they just now are starting to put him into matches. So maybe if he's been training for a lot longer, but I don't think so. Arteta is pretty well known for just throwing players in and running them into the ground.
Yeah, it's a shame because Saka is such a nice player that and his career is going to end before he's 30 because he's been run into the ground. He had a major surgery and they're rushing him back for it. For what? This is the only thing on the line, and they're not going to beat Real Madrid in this tie. They might beat them in this game, but I do not see them advancing under any circumstances. I just don't.
It's funny if you say to Arsenal fans that they're being brought back.
Oh, there we go.
Way too early. They get very upset. They get very upset.
They're so naive. They just don't know what's in. Like I saw something on. There was some no-name account. It was like, oh, well, they're like, oh, Ben White, Vinny's a yellow card away from suspension. Ben White, you know what to do. I was like, oh, you sweet summer child. Like
I know
you are so
relying
naive.
on Ben White is crazy.
Well, no, expecting Vinny to get booked is the naive part. I said this. I responded to someone else who was commenting about it. I was like, Vinny will never get a yellow card in that predicament. If he's going to get suspended, they guarantee will not give him a yellow. The only player on that team that routinely has that problem is Tushimani. Tushimani always gets the yellow and always gets suspended because it happened to us against us last season. Remember, he missed the second leg because of he got a yellow card suspension. It only happens to Tushimani. If it's Vinny, if it's Mbappe, if it's Courtois, if it's Rudiger or anyone big, they never give him the yellow. Camavinga, because last year I think it was Jude, Camavinga, Vinny, and Tushimani were all on yellows, and in the first game. And Tushimani was the only one who got a yellow. And Jude committed like an insane, it should have been a yellow, like foul. It was blatant and they completely ignored it. I was like, that's just Real Madrid in the Champions League. Like you can't quantify it. It's just that it factor that you just can't ever quantify. You can't it doesn't show up on a stat sheet. It's just there. And it comes out always. Yeah. See, look, they just, there we go. Gee, Madrid. What was that?
So there's
far behind I am.
There's the chat that Rodrigo is a potential player who could be coming to City this year. What are your thoughts on Rodrigo? Do you like him as a player?
I would sign him in a heartbeat. So send them $100 million right now. I would take him in a heartbeat. We need a winger who can score goals, and that guy is
as well
very good at it.
Yeah,
I think he would improve our team massively. But you can't bring him in as a left winger because he's dying to play left wing, and he'll never get to do that at Real Madrid. But just say, look, you're our left winger. We'll anybody else who we have on our team we'll shove him out to the right. Like you sell him that. You say, look, you're going to be the guy. And I think we're the only team he'd go to. I don't think there's any other team he would potentially go to. I don't see him going to Bayern. He doesn't look like a Bayern. No. There's certain players that will only go to certain clubs. Like I can't see him going to Liverpool. I just don't think they're enough right now. Who was that? Okay. Yeah, who was that? I can't even see. Oh, here we go. We got some gas right now. I wonder how far behind I am for you. Yeah, Vinny turned on the Jets there. Yeah, see, this is going to be a problem for Saka. Like, his hammy is going to be, like, he has to track back against Vinny. Yeah, that's going to be, look, you can already see him struggling. That's not good. This is a mistake to start him. I think this is a mistake. This is sad, too, because, like I said, I think Saka is a very, very good player. Probably one of the best England has right now, and I just really don't think this is the right thing to do. I think you're bringing him back too soon. This is too much to ask for him. Fresh off of a surgery for a torn hamstring. That's not good. I'm no doctor, but we did it too early with Kevin De Bruyne, and look what happened. He's never been the same.
Yeah, that's fair. It's very fair. It's very fair.
There's just certain play. Like, that's why I'm very much like, do not play Rodri this season. I know Rodri is chomping at the bit to come back, but
yeah, he would have been back a month ago.
I don't want to see Rodri in a City shirt until August when the Premier League starts.
Oh,
but
no,
it sounds like he's going to the Club World Cup.
Yeah, he's going to play in the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Like how much he plays,
I was like,
what I don't know.
I'm worried about Pep. I'm worried about Pep playing him 70 games next season. I'm like, you cannot do that off an ACL. You have to rotate him. Ideally, he only plays like 40-ish games, but we know that's not going to happen. We know he's going to just play too much, and it's really sad. I was like, you have to be careful with him because we see how bad it's been. Oh, that was dumb. Wow, did Rudiger just do the splits?
He does that a lot, actually. He's an oddly pliable.
Oh man, Camavinga got in the way of that clearance, so now it's a corner. Oh boy, set piece FC.
I know. Yeah, and Bayern.
I'll tell you who I'd love to see in a City shirt is Camavinga. Ooh, give me that guy. Camavinga, Rodrigo, and Valverde are the three I want to poach.
Yeah, Valverde. I would. Camavinga's, unfortunately, him and Tchouaméni they're both a little too important to Real Madrid, but I am a big fan of either of those. Camavinga, well, and that's kind of the thing. They just have too many players that they have to have this continued success in order to keep them all happy, because that's the only way they're going to be able to play all these competitions. Ooh, Sané and Musiala, their 1-2 together is been very nice against Inter. They seem very.
Musiala's not playing. Musiala's injured.
sorry, I guess wait, who am I mixing him up with? Oh,
Yeah,
hold on.
Musiala like tore his hamstring.
Guerrero,
He's out for
sorry.
the rest of the season.
No, I saw some light dude and assumed it was Musiala. I'm talking about Guerrero. That would explain
That
why
is
he's ahead.
yeah, I see Oli say, oh, Bastoni just threw him to the ground. That's who I'd love to see. Bastoni's that guy's class. I really like Bastoni. I keep telling Mo, I'm like,
he's not.
I'm like Bastoni, man. That guy's mint. Talk about a Laporte replacement. Oh, it went over. I thought that went in the net. It went over.
I know. I thought the same thing.
That's actually got an earlier timestamp, but I don't know what the. I'm at 7:15 right now on the Arsenal game. How far behind am I?
About 15 seconds.
Okay. So all my little comments are okay. So it's not that bad. Okay.
No, not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
That's not too bad. Okay, so Arsenal. That's a friend of mine. Oh, I got to see this MLS stuff. It's like, got to pay attention. Plus he dunked on us. So. Oof.
Wait, who's this?
MLS. I'm on MLS watch because.
Oh, okay.
I'm being told he's the next big thing, so I need to see it. And he did this to us. MLS, Lewis Skelly.
Oh, Skelly. Sorry, I was thinking of the league for some reason. I was thinking of the league. I was like, MLS. What player? From
MLS, yeah. They just call him MLS. Oh, you gotta do better than that. Okay, nice run. Okay. This is hard. The fact that I'm not hating Real Madrid right now is like weird. They're just so hollow to me. Like, them winning another Champions League just is hollow. It doesn't mean anything to me. Whereas, my biggest nightmare is if Arsenal, when they win a Champions League, because we have one and they don't, and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, who was that? Who just blocked? Saliba actually stopped Arsenal from scoring. Oof. Saliba's already playing for Real Madrid. Because that's the big rumor that Saliba is going to I think Saliba is nailed on for Real Madrid at some point.
Oh, 1,000%. I know.
It'd be interesting if he refuses a contract because I think he's got 2 or 3 years left. So and Arsenal said they're not selling.
Well, I mean, I guess, Real Madrid wouldn't offer the amount of money that would be able to bring him to it. But with Virgil van Dijk and Mo Salah, one of my good friends who's a huge Liverpool fan, he has been told by his people that on the 15th, they're going to announce that Mo Salah and Virgil van Dijk have signed a 2-year extension.
Okay. So it's only Trent that's leaving. Okay.
Yeah, Trent's
that's good though, because some Father Time is coming for both of them.
Well, and I definitely thought that both were going to be leaving, so I'm kind of shocked that doesn't happen.
I'm shocked about Van Dijk because he was linked to PSG, and I was like, that's a payday for him. That's what do we got here? Oh, okay, no, Rudiger. I should like Rudiger because he's German, but I fucking hate the guy.
I don't like him either. He's taken out way too many of our players for me to be like, yeah. And he's one of those guys that you hate that he's on your team, but if you're playing, or you love that he's on your team, but you hate playing against him. He's
Draymond Green.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
That's my guy because I'm from the Bay, so I'm a Warriors fan.
Okay.
Anytime I tell someone I'm a Warriors fan, they're like, "You're bandwagoning me." I'm like, "No, I'm literally from the Bay." They were complete garbage when I was younger. When I started watching basketball, it was Jason Richardson and Troy Murphy and Mike Dunleavy. I was watching complete crap. They got good later on, but they were.
Yeah, they always had fun players, but they were never good. Yeah.
Jay Rich was so fun to watch. That guy just lit it up, but the team was so bad. And Troy Murphy is your center. Ugh. Had the crooked nose too. Ugh. Yeah, it got bad. But it all turned around when they traded for Steph. Or what was it? It was like a sign and trade or something. Yeah, because they got rid of what's his face? Monte Ellis. And then Curry came in. I was like,
yeah, Monte Ellis.
The
That's so
baby face
crazy.
fashion, my guy. Actually, my favorite on that team was Clay. So I was devastated when he left. I was like, no, not Clay.
I mean, he's injured so a lot, so that makes sense.
Yeah, he had the ACL and then the Achilles. It was just it was too much. What are you hugging there? What's this? Get out of here, Timber. Timber has played a lot of football considering he did his ACL last year.
But
he's had a lot of little injuries too. So that's my concern with Rodri next season. Like, because we've seen how fall apart this team is without him.
I know.
I still think Nico can be groomed into that role. It's just why he didn't start on Sunday. I have not stopped whining about it. And
I know.
I'm taking a beating for that.
Yeah.
I've had too many arguments with certain people.
Yeah, I'm.
Patrick is putting fuel to the fire too. Oh, Courtois, what do you do? Okay. Ooh.
Patrick will always do that. Patrick is such a little shit starter.
I love Patrick. Patrick's the man.
Such a shit starter. I love it.
He started the gas. Somehow he's the one who started the pensioners talk. He started calling them pensioners, and somehow he says I started it. I'm like, you butthead. It's like I did not start it.
Ooh. Yeah, man, Bayern, they're playing their usual beautiful attacking football, but
wait, hang on.
What's happening?
That free kick?
Oh, that's not a handball. His hand is behind his back. The only problem is
remember who you're watching and what competition this is.
And with UEFA, their handball rules are very kind of like cut and dry.
Is this a handball on
Real Madrid? So it'd be a penalty towards Arsenal. And his hand he has it behind his back, but the rules about that's a handball. Yeah, that's a handball. It's very cut, like with UEFA, it's pretty like, hey, did it hit his hand? Yeah, it's a handball.
For unnamed player, I'm 15 seconds behind, so I'm still waiting on the decision. But based on what you're saying, it sounds like
the check is over. No, they're not giving it. I totally thought they were going to. I'm shocked.
I told you. Look at this competition and look who you're playing.
Because I mean, he did have his hand behind his back, but like when it hit his hand, he was in the middle of moving it behind his back, so it was still kind of like out.
What's Rudiger going for? Oh, look at this guy.
Because he's arguing it, and he's a little shit
chum. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, now Real Madrid have a corner, so clearly it's not affecting them. So is Camavinga like a center back? Like I don't get this at all. Yeah, you're not doing that, buddy.
Hold on, let's see.
It's like the injury off right here. It's Alba versus Saka. ACL versus torn hamstring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Old man Alaba. I remember he used to be one of the best fullbacks.
He's like the highest paid player in Real Madrid. That guy's making like $450 a week. Scamming a living, man. How you making that?
Rudiger and Asensio are the center back pairing. Well, 35 and Rudiger are the center back pairing.
Like we said, if you would like to know why we're not naming some players, the internet is your friend. I'm not slandering anybody. I'm going to let you go do your own research.
Well, yeah.
Because in this case, doing your own research is okay.
Oh man, what's up, Patrick? I'm just seeing his message.
Yeah, Patrick is messaging me. He said send link, and I was like, "Are you trying to get in on this, or do you want to watch?" And then he's like, "No, watch." Hi, Patrick. I was just on his channel, and he brought the lighter fluid. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's funny. He always does.
We have a lot of meltdowns when it comes to. There's a lot of meltdowns. We'll just say that. I guess I'm pretty good at gassing up the meltdowns. I have plenty of them.
So yeah, I assume you were pretty hot after the Manchester Derby then.
Oh my God. Go watch the Football Terrace. I was not happy on the Football Terrace. I'll just say that. And the subsequent shows. Patrick had a show. I went on Mancunian Way yesterday. Shout out Mancunian Way. Great channel. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Luke. I don't know. I'm not in my life. Maybe I don't know what he's doing. I should just look it up. I got told in the Mancunian Way chat, they're like, you're making the rounds. I'm like, yeah, it's my day off. I'm gonna jump around on channels.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, nothing better. I mean, well, this season's almost over, but you know, the weather's starting to warm up. So once the weather warms up, yeah, it's 17 degrees Celsius out right now, which is pretty nice.
Look at you using Celsius.
I got addicted to it when I went to. I did a study abroad in South Africa, and I just converted then, and I haven't turned back.
Ooh.
Also, I'm in the high desert, so what is that, like 65? Here, I'll convert it because I can't do it in my head.
Oh yeah.
So it just always feels warm. Okay, it's 62. That'll feel like I can go outside with a t-shirt for that.
Oh well, 60 some degrees right now. I live in the Midwest, so that would be warm for us. So that'd be great. Ooh.
Yeah. Well, in the high desert, like 38 degrees can feel warm. If it's sunny and there's no breeze, like if you're just standing in the sun, 38 degrees in the high desert, it feels warm. It's so trippy here. Yeah, I think in a few weeks I should be like on my days off. It'll be warm enough to start going up to the lake. Because I'm near Lake Tahoe. You should know that. You're American. And oh wow, that was nice. Who was that? No, that was the unnamed player. Number 35. I just can't imagine. I can't imagine cheering for some of these players. I was like, why aren't these teams doing the right thing? You know, like whatever. I digress.
I won't go
there. I'm not going to say anything else. I'll stop.
That's fair.
I'm
these subs, I'm interested in who will make it because I feel like it's probably going to be 0-0 until the subs start happening, which will. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just Inter. They're just so difficult to score against. That's really kind of
Inter giving up like hardly any goals. Ooh, look at Sané's hair. That looks nice. Dude, my favorite. Dude, Sané with the fro. Oh,
I know.
Best hair. I love. I'm obsessed with hair. So I'm like Sané, man. I miss that fro. Like Rico Lewis. That's the only thing I can say positive about him these days. I'm like, man, that hair is on fire every time.
Yeah. Rico and O'Reilly, it's fun watching them on at the same time.
The
both
Nico
hair.
My favorite lineup is the Nico Rico.
Right, Nico Rico.
Imagine if we had that as a midfield. That'd be so fun. Who are we to imagine Nico O'Reilly actually playing in the midfield?
I mean, and that's where he wants to be. He's technically
He's a midfielder, yeah.
Yeah, he's an attacking midfielder, and he prefers it. And that's what Pep has said multiple times. Hey, I would love for him to be
banger. Right into the wall.
I would love for him to be a defender, but I'd love him to be a holding midfielder like Rodri, but he likes to get up. He likes to get ahead. So I feel like everybody thinks
grooming him, and we're only gonna have Rodri for a maximum of, I would say, 5 more seasons. There are heavy rumors that he's signing a new contract. I'm sorry. Every time I look at Vinny, I'm just like, teeth. It's just like fucking teeth in your face.
That's funny.
He's teeth. I do that when I watch reality TV. I'm actually quite nasty. Oh, that was actually not too bad. Okay. I'm really bad. If anybody still watches The Challenge in the US. Nani and them teeth. Ooh, teeth.
Yeah. That's a type of.
There's a guy on Survivor with teeth too. I still watch Survivor, and there's a guy with some teeth. So my buddy and I, we watch along for those 2 shows, and we're always just like teeth. Teeth and hair for some odd reason. I'm always noticing the teeth and the hair. Oh,
Well,
shit.
they're the biggest splush. Those are the biggest.
I clearly don't
things that
care
stick
about
out.
my hair.
Hey,
There we go.
it's
Okay.
Oh.
Who is that? Oh, it's the unnamed player.
Yeah, Bayern just keep taking all these outside shots, outside the box shots, which Inter they play so good defensively. It's going to be really hard to do anything with those types of shots.
Yeah, and Ghazi, and it is a cup tournament, and Ghazi is pretty good at the cups.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
this is kind of
yeah. I'm going to be very interested in how. That's hilarious.
Which game is hilarious?
The Bayern game. There's a fan.
I'm gonna check on that.
A fan. She was so excited. She like jumped.
Yeah, the lady
and splashed her face. Yeah. That's hilarious.
I saw that.
That's hilarious.
I thought you meant something in the game, and I was like, wait, I gotta pay attention. Something happened?
No.
It's like, oh no, nothing happened. Nothing happened.
No, this game
anywhere.
It's typical like Bayern Inter nonsense. Bayern getting all these chances, super attacking, one-touch football, but then they lose the ball, and Inter tries to slowly move up the pitch. But yeah, can Bayern finally score with all of their million chances, or does Inter score with their one chance? Oh, I think he was offside.
Well, footy judge Mo has called his shot. He said they're slapping Bayern in the tie. He says they're advancing no matter what. And oh, get it! Oh! What are you doing?
He would have. It looks like he was offside anyway, but
probably offside, but still.
Yeah, it was slightly. I know.
Real Madrid do to you though. Was he? I don't know. Was he?
And
I don't know, man. Yeah, he was. He would have been offside.
Just the tiniest bit. Yeah, it's because he's so fast.
Guess what, Hosses? Yeah, suck on that, number 5. Actually, that was a terrible phrase. Never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Yeah, Timber, you got nothing. Yeah, you see, this speed for Real Madrid is eventually going to come. And look at Timber. He's like, oh, he's injured. Oh no, we don't want that. We don't want no more injuries.
I mean, Timber was hurting.
I think he cramped.
Well, he went down the last match. He's grabbing his hamstring. I would just take him off. Like
he was having a hamstring the last game too, and he kept playing.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Who's he putting in there though? If in theory, I don't even know who they have left. Would it be Ben White? Is Ben White even on the bench?
1 second.
There's like issues with Ben White. Oh yeah. Oh, he doesn't look good.
No, he doesn't. But Arteta's they're gonna keep him playing. Ben White, Tierney, Zinchenko.
Oh,
they could even move. I know. Those are all their defenders. Yeah, they don't have an actual center back.
Ben White's their best option, but he's coming back from surgery.
Yeah, and Tierney's always injured, and Zinchenko. So yeah.
Yeah, well, we've seen Real Madrid target Zinchenko and succeed.
Yeah.
So they're probably rooting for it.
Everybody would target Zinchenko. That's the point of Zinchenko.
That's the story of his career at City.
Yes. Go after him.
How many titles was he around for? Was he around for 3 of them?
What was that?
I don't even remember. Was he around for 3 of the titles, or was he around for 4? Was he in the Centurions team? I don't remember. I can't think.
Yes, he was part of Centurions. I think he left.
Okay, so
he's been gone for 3 seasons. 4 seasons. Yes, 3 seasons. Oh, Bayern, so close. They're getting closer.
I wonder if Mo's doing a watch along for this, because watching Mo and the Lautaro Martinez Chronicle. Oh yeah. Oh, did he hit the post? That Olise? Okay, that was he hit the post, I think.
Wow.
Yeah. Oof.
He went too cheeky. He should have just slotted that in. Yeah, see, in Arsenal, they just keep giving the ball right back to Real Madrid.
This is what Real Madrid do. They grow into games, and you think you have them, and you just don't. Like, the only way we were able to beat them is to, like, pulverize them.
Yeah.
That's the only way you do it, man. And that was prime Real Madrid, too. That was, like, Courtois. That was, you know, Toni Kroos and Modric, and that was all them guys, you know. They were whining last year because they didn't have Kroos, and they're like, no one could set the tempo. But we beat them. We beat them with their team, like their good team. Valverde and Rodrigo and Vinny and all them guys. Benzema, well, I shouldn't say his name either. Undeserved Ballon d'Or winner. That we'll call him. Number 9, the ex number 9. That guy. Yeah, we just absolutely destroyed them, man. That was a beat down. I still think that 4-0 is that's one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. I remember watching it and still being nervous. We were up 2-0 and we had completely dominated them. Holland should have had a first half hat trick, and I was still nervous. I was still nervous for like 80 minutes to go.
Oh, 1,000%. I was waiting. I was waiting for a collapse. I was
literally waiting for it. I was like, I remember last year. I was traumatized.
A capitulation.
Real Madrid has traumatized me. Like, I am so traumatized by this team. I think they're the only team that really truly rattles me. And here I am not hating them. This is weird. What a weird world we live in. I think I'm just done with these Arsenal people. I got my buddy who's annoying. Everyone on social media is absolutely annoying.
Yeah, I have a lot of Arsenal fan friends for some reason.
I call them yippy little dogs. Right? They're yippy little dogs.
When their team wins, yeah, they're
shut up.
They're kind of a lot. They are a lot. But when you just like
Taco
chat,
looks a little ginger there.
Ooh.
Wait, did Timber come off? No, he didn't. Well, matter of time. The amount of times he's done that in the past 2 games, like, it's just a matter of time for him. That's sad. I just don't get managers like not managing their players. I know it's hard to do, but like, these are human beings. They're not robots. You gotta manage them, man. I think Pep's done a terrible job of that this season with our center backs.
Oh yeah, we just need.
I'm not convinced Ruben Diaz is fit. Like he's rushed back from injury so many times. I don't think Ruben Diaz is fit. So everyone's giving him crap. I'm like, he's not fit. Oh, that was a bad pass. Who are you passing that to?
I think, hey, if he was able to kind of do that falling down chest block that he did on Sunday and he walked away healthy, I think he's good now. Freaking Modric. Cheeky little get. I love it. I
do really like Modric. I just fell in love with that Croatia team, man. I really wanted them to win that World Cup.
Yeah.
So bad.
Top Croatians.
I was so disappointed that France won. I'm just like obsessed with Croatia right now. And I'm even more obsessed because I spent 2 weeks there last summer and oh my God.
Oh, I bet.
I'm
yeah,
like,
the vibes are
like, I need to find a new job so I can go get a digital nomad visa to go live there for a year. Absolutely. Like, oh, it's so good. I loved Croatia, man. I'm dying to go back. I don't know when, but at some point. I don't have a lot of vacation time left, so I'm and I have another trip in November, so I'm like kind of grounded for a while. And I'm trying to coordinate something. I'd love to do like a New Year's trip I really need to go back to Manchester, man. I need to go back to another game. Especially because like I'm in the community with the City fans. So I'm just like, oh, here we go. Probably offside.
Yeah, that's what I would love.
Yeah,
I've always wanted to do like the Boxing Day event in England, like be in England while all the games. Even though I'm able to watch more of the games here in America than I would be in England, but it would just be really nice to be there in the holiday season, go to one of the games and all that stuff. That's the aim, is to do a Boxing Day, trip.
Yeah, I'm thinking more New Year's because then I could use
just
up like the last 2 or 3 days. I'll have like 2 or 3 days left after my November trip, and so I could use. And then if I stayed to New Year's,
and then it starts all over.
Yeah, exactly. I just have to make sure I buy enough days. Don't shoot that, you dum dum. Oh, that's gonna be a corner. Rodrigo, see how good he would look in blue? Like he would look so good in blue.
And again, with City, just we call him the mini UN.
No, that was not offside. He was not offside there. Okay, so that would have counted if they had gotten it in. Yeah, because who the hell is 15? I'm terrible with numbers. Is that Kivior? He kept it. He kept him onside.
Oh, hey, Jen.
It is Kivior.
But shoot, what was I saying?
You were talking about going to Manchester.
Yes,
I think.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah, I just want to like go and I just want to go meet all these people live because I did go and I had a really good time at the game, but the person I was with, we'll just say that it ended badly. So and it was like starting to be awkward at that point when we went.
Oh, okay.
And
I feel you. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Rapidly in Edinburgh. I'll just say forget that night in Edinburgh. That was really funny. We were in Edinburgh and we went to the castle there. They got the big castle in town. And it was literally like the day after. It was the day after because I went for the Leipzig game, the 7-0. And then the day after we went to Edinburgh and we were doing the castle. I guess it was like 2 days later or whatever. And some family came up to me and was like, hey, because when you're at a tourist spot, you just ask people for pictures and his City shirt on. I'm like, oh, of course I'll take one. I'm a City fan too. Like, you're a City fan. Of course I'll do whatever you want. And he's like, oh, no shit. He's like, you're at the game. And then, so it's funny because they were in town. They were American and they went to the Leipzig game. And then they were also going to the Burnley game, which is a few days later, the FA Cup game. And so in between, they went to Edinburgh. I was like, that was smart. I wanted to do that. But at the same time, I really wanted to go to Ireland. So we did like a whole loop. We did London to Manchester to Edinburgh to Dublin and then back to London.
Oh, that sounds like a nice little. I mean, obviously, other than the drama that happened with the person, but that sounds like a nice little trip.
Yeah, I need to go back. Let's just say I need to go back to Ireland to because I have some bad memories from Ireland. So I got to go back. I really want to go. I really want to go meet Patrick. So. I gotta get my way back to Dublin, and I did miss a few things in Dublin. I didn't get to go to the Trinity Library. I think that's the name of it. The famous library, the one that was in Star Wars and all that stuff. So I didn't get to go there because I didn't book it in advance, and so I was like, oh, we went to Guinness, but the rest of it was just like little stuff. So it'd be cool to go. I would literally just go for the library and to meet Patrick and just go hang out with him. Whatever, let's just go hang out somewhere. I just want to meet him. He's such a nice guy. Like, you just got to meet these people.
Oh, facts.
They're all good people.
Yeah, I mean that's mainly what oh my gosh, everybody's just tripping over each other. That's mainly what. Harry Kane. Harry Kane went down.
Lautaro, was that Lautaro? Yeah, it was Lautaro. Lautaro.
A few people went down.
Kimmich just like bitch slapped him to the ground, and he went down like a little bitch too.
Yeah, he went down, and then Kane fell down after. Yeah, and he's grabbing his knee. Old man Kane. And there's a rumor Kane is coming back to the Premier League.
Well, he's probably going for Alan Shearer. He wants to do that. He's going to Bayern to get trophies, and then once he gets a trophy, he wants to come back for Shearer's record. Because how many goals off was he from that? I don't even know.
And the rumor is Liverpool, actually, which is kind of I don't like that. Yeah.
He'd score a ton of goals on that team too. That midfield can actually like deliver to their forward. So he's just gonna be a placeholder anyway, because we know Erling Haaland is. Oh, what happened to Vinny? Oh, he's fine.
Oh, wow. He just needs 47 more goals. Well,
I can totally see him trying to do that.
That's 2 or 3 more seasons. Yeah.
Because he's 31? Like he's not that young or old.
No. Yeah, he just has an old man's game.
Yeah. It could work though. I think it could work.
Yeah.
Liverpool, it could work because he can be a false 9. He doesn't have to be an actual 9. Because he's so good at linking up play and stuff. He could actually just be a false 9 on Liverpool. Because he likes to go back anyway, and get the ball and stuff. So I think he could do that very well on Liverpool. Damn, that would actually be terrible. Then they'd actually be good next season. Salah and Kane. Well, if we're talking about the uncles, I'm going to call them the uncles.
Oh, they're facts. Yeah, no, that would be a very old.
I'm taking too much heat for this uncles talk.
Especially with Diaz and. Yeah, no, that the
yeah, I think Diaz is going to leave. I don't know. I just get that vibe. He's not consistent. He had a purple patch to start the season, and then he just kind of fell off. And nobody rates Nunes. That guy's not good.
Yeah, I just don't know who's gonna buy him because they spent so much money for him. It's very similar to like the Jack Grealish situation. And the only way City can get rid of Jack Grealish, I know the Arsenal situation.
Saka, man, that was a beautiful pass.
Yeah, I know. He's had a couple of those. All he needs is just someone there.
I told you, Saka's we've gotten this argument about earlier on Patrick's channel. The Gibbs White thing just caused a complete meltdown. I started out by trolling in the chat, and then Patrick's like, "Do you want a link?" I'm like, "Yes." I was making the argument that why aren't the good English players coming to Man City? Oh shit! Ha! Oh, I gotta see that again. Show it again. Show it again. Show it again. Lautaro Martinez.
That was a good shot. That was a good shot too.
Where's Judge Mo? Where's Judge Mo? Where's Judge Mo?
Wow.
I'm gonna message him right now.
Wow.
Judge Mo hates.
Oh, Kimmich is pissed. He is pissed. Wow. Oh, let's see.
Oh, it might be outside. Oh, what a strike.
Oh, yeah. He does look like he's offside.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, yeah. He does look offside. Yeah, he does look offside. Wow. That's tough. Dang, that's crazy.
Wait, finally somebody scores. Oh, psych. Oh, that was... Oh, it deflected off of Kim. That'd be an own goal, I think.
See, and that's why I hate when players do that. I hate when players do that. They like turn like that because yeah, that's usually what happens is some weird deflection into your goal. Just get hit in the face like a true defender. Oh wow, it stood. Wow, I thought he was offside.
Wow.
Whoa. Wow, that stood.
Interesting. Well, that's how Kusanov got his first goal. It was like what? Yeah, because it was Rico's shot, and then it deflected off of Kusanov, and then Kusanov got the goal.
We'll take it.
Who's warming up? Oh, we got a Mular. Speaking of teeth, not a good way. Like
that's hilarious.
Dinosaur, like fuck, animal teeth. I don't know what to make of this game so far. Real Madrid don't look like they're really going that far. Arsenal have looked a little more dangerous, but it's mostly because of Saka with some of them crosses into the.
That's about it,
right?
Yeah.
But there's no one ever there. Real Madrid has sussed it out. I don't think any teams really look that threatening. Like Saka's had a few chances, but again, there's just no one there. They don't have their lack of. They keep buying center backs. They need a striker. They need somebody who can put the ball in the net, and they just keep refusing to do it. Yeah, so Saka's making these crosses, and there's no one there.
Yeah, there's nobody there. Yeah,
but I see that's why I don't really feel like Arsenal. I feel like if they score, it'll be a fluke. They don't actually look like they're more threatening. They're having a lot of possession, but I'm not seeing like a danger. Oh, that's a foul. Is that Mbappe? I just see an ass right now. That's all I see. Stuff behind you. Yeah, that was Mbappe. The Kiwior is like, I can't handle you. That was never a fair fight. Kiwior versus Mbappe, never a fair fight.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, look at Jude tucking his shirt in. I rate that.
What was that?
He's pulling a Rodri right there. And then center back dribbling. Why?
He's trying to be a good boy and trying to make it feel like he doesn't deserve any cards for bad play that he's about to do.
Who? Which one?
Oh, Bellingham. That's why he tucked in his shirt.
Oh God.
Makes him look like he's a stand-up individual instead of a little shit starter.
I'm still sad he didn't sign for us.
I know.
I think he would have been the perfect Gundogan replacement after the treble, man.
Oh yeah,
Imagine the spine. Imagine the spine of Yashko and Diaz, Jude and Rodri, and then I guess I know he's on his way out, but Kevin De Bruyne and Haaland.
Yeah.
Shut it down, man. And then Foden. I don't know where Foden fits in there actually, but Jude as an 8, man, he would have cooked on City. But no, and Pepe would have like put him on the wing or something. Like what? But yeah, at the same time, he's just got that. He's a little too self. Oh, here we go. Vinny with the Jets. Vinny with the Jets.
That's funny.
Except he didn't actually go for it. I'm gonna say there was some unconsensual blocking going on. A force to be reckoned with.
Perfect. Let's go.
I never messaged Mo. I'm not going to. It's not worth it. I used to message Mo every time Marmouche scored, and now I'm just like, nah. I'm like, I don't think he cares anymore. He just keeps saying now, he's like, Pep doesn't know what to do with Marmouche. And now he's disappointed that he came to City.
Yeah,
I'm like, you know what? Every game I watch, I'm starting to agree with you. I literally don't know what the point of this was.
I have a couple of Egyptian friends, and one, he's older and he's a Liverpool fan. He's won't hop over to City, but the other one, he's younger and he definitely is a City fan now because of Marmouche.
Well, someone said it was a marketing opportunity. Like they just want to market him. I'm like, did we not learn our lesson with Jack Grealish? Like what? That's stupid.
It's a twofer. He's incredibly talented, and they're going to be able to market him. It's no different than Kuznetsov. It's no different than Hayes. Like they do that.
We own Central Asia. Man City owns Central Asia now. Like Uzbekistan is Man City country.
Oh, 1,000%. Oh, Courtois. Bro is a fucking monster. You'll
hate
see
that guy so much.
10
Courtois.
seconds.
I'm getting there. I'm still at Timber. Oh, what a pass. Oh, yeah. Courtois. Oh, Courtois again. You're right. Damn.
Yeah.
That's what he does. That's what he does.
Yeah, he does.
That's their, like ace in the hole, man.
In the way. Code. Forever in the way.
That's their cheat code, man.
Yeah.
That's what makes them so damn good is even when their backline's a little sketchy, they have Courtois.
Mm-hmm. He makes up for a lot of the work.
He's the best keeper in the world, man. I'm telling you. I keep saying it. I actually got Hussam to agree with me, or to not begrudge me. He was saying Allison. I'm like Allison's the best in the Premier League, but it's I'm like Allison ain't better than Courtois.
No, he's not. Courtois is a freaking monster.
Speaking of PTSD, Liverpool fans, Courtois in that Champions League final.
Yeah.
In 23. Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Like we've all been there, we've all done that. We've all been there. We've all had those moments with Real Madrid in the Champions League. For us, it was the Rodrigo game. For them, it was the next game. It was the final for them. Yeah, look at this guy, and he's so tall. His distribution's
he's huge.
Not great.
He's
His
he's not very
not the best, but
he's a monster. Yeah, but he's a monster. Yeah, he's huge. When you're 6'7", you don't have to necessarily be able to pass the ball around as well.
Yeah, look at these fans. That's my favorite. One thing I love about watching sports live is the exasperation from the people in the crowd.
I know. Usually I'd be matching energy.
Man. 2004, when the Boston Red Sox finally won the World Series after like 100 years or close to 100 years. The crowd shots that year, was it a 4? Yeah, it was a 4. Oh my God. The crowd shots, you're just like the whole thing, like, you know, that shit's so funny to me.
Yeah, again, living in the Midwest when the Cubs won the World Series, that was how all my friends are Cubs fans, and just watching them like crying, having that experience.
That pained me so badly because they beat the Giants on the way. I had that moment in 2010 when the Giants finally won. Because the Giants had the most epic bottle job in the history of baseball, in my opinion. Well, outside of the Red Sox. And what's the guy with the glove? I forget that guy. I'm spacing on the name right now.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
But we had a 5-0 lead in the 7th inning, I believe. And they bottled the game, and then that made it go to a game 7, and then they got their butts kicked. I was like, you're not winning game 7. When you bottle job a 5-0 lead in game 6 to win the series.
Oh yeah, mentally you're gassed. Yeah, mentally you've
2002. I went to that stadium. My goal is to watch the Giants play in every stadium. And okay, Camavinga, I did. This is why we want you, man. Hey, Roger Rocket, but it didn't go in the net. But we appreciate the effort. Oh, that was way off. Initially, it didn't look that far off. And in the replay, I'm like, oh, that was really far off. Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah, there hasn't been much going on. Okay, so it's halftime in the other game. I gotta get some food, and I only had the 1 cat beer because they sell the singles, so I just bought the single to test it out. If I go back there and they have a 4-pack, I'll probably buy it.
Oh, halftime. We have
Declan Rice. I have to give credit to that hair. It's nice hair. All he needs is a headband. I'm big on the headbands.
Are you?
The Kevin headband. I'm in favor of Kevin team headband.
Kevin just
go big Jack's
his whole hairstyle.
Yeah, go get a headband.
Yeah, he just stole his whole
right. Go get a headband.
I feel so bad.
The one it did not work on though, Dominic Szoboszlai. He was wearing a white headband in that Carabao Cup final. Brother, take that shit off. It looked terrible on you. It needed to be a black headband. The white just stood out. It looked awful. I rate the hair. I rate wearing a headband, but not that headband. You needed a black one. This is what I do to entertain myself in games.
Okay,
I comment on hair, teeth, and other stuff.
And other stuff. Hey, I like that. Okay, so we're at halftime in both games. Let's see. Bayern, Inter. I'm still shocked that Inter goal held up. That's insane.
That was surprising. Yeah, that looked offside.
It did. And then Real Madrid. And I agree with you where Real Madrid, they don't look too interested. They just seem like they're biding their time. They know because I mean, it's what they do, especially if they play away first and they know that the second leg is at home. They know that anything is possible whenever they're home.
This smells so badly of a smash and grab to me for Real Madrid. I mean, maybe Arsenal could win 1-0 or something like that. I could see that happening, but I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be a Real Madrid smash and grab right here at the end.
And if I
could see Arsenal scoring, and then I could see Real Madrid equalize. Like they'll have their 5 minutes of excitement, and then I could just see them dinking in some like cheap equalizer, and then smash and grabbing it at the end.
Yeah, let's see. Let's look at this Arsenal Real Madrid bench. So we already said that Arsenal, they have 2 keepers on their bench. They have Neto and Tommy Setford. Who the fuck are either of these guys?
What happened to Lunin?
I know. Oh man, their bench is sad. So Ben White, Tierney, Zinchenko, then Enweri, Jorginho, Trussard, and then whoever this is, Jimmy Gower, and Nathan Butler Odieji.
I don't know any of those.
Right.
I would watch out for Trossard off the bench because Trossard off the bench has scored them a lot of goals. So
yeah, he's
that's a threat for me for Arsenal. I would predict.
It depends on how tired he looks. And because Real Madrid, they have 3 more players on their bench than Arsenal, and they have basically their whole staff.
They have Arda Güler, they got Endrick, they got I don't know who else.
Brahim
That's the only 2 I can think of. Brahim Diaz probably.
Yeah,
probably
shout out to him.
Diaz. Oh shit, I forgot to.
But I mean, everybody else is kind of they're either defenders or young midfielders. Chima Andres, he's 19. Gonzalo Garcia, he's 21. Yeah, and then they just have a bunch of defenders. So yeah, they're basically just set up to buy their time, like you said, either get that smash and grab and then put on all the defenders, players who can kind of handle their business, or you bring on a Brahim Diaz and an Endrick who could potentially score something wonderful with 5 minutes left in the match.
Yeah, that is my prediction. I feel like I've seen it so many times with Real Madrid in big games that it's just kind of in their DNA. Look at Jude and his shirt tucked in. That's just funny. I have the sound off, so I can't hear the commentary. But you got to admit, Paramount Plus does have the best in studio.
Yeah,
so
especially
good.
when you compare
Kate
it
Abdo,
to
man, or whatever her name is now. She
ESPN.
got married. The chemistry between Kate and Thierry is so funny.
It's definitely dropped since she's gotten married, but it's it's still very good. Kate, shit, what is it now? I was about to say Kate Spade. No, that's not
Kate Spade. Oh,
Kate Spade is like, no, that's the whatever brand. Kate Jones, whatever it is. Yeah,
I think it's Kate Scott now.
Kate Scott,
which is really funny because like our when I lived in the Bay, I don't live in the Bay anymore, but when I lived there, the radio station used to have a girl named Kate Scott who would do like the updates a lot. So every time I think of Kate Scott, I'm like, I'm thinking of KNBR Kate Scott.
Well, totally yeah, Kate Scott does not hit as hard as Kate Abdo because it's just such like a traditional simple name.
Oh, Thierry's not in studio right now. It's just Mika and the Scouser, Mr. Spitty.
Oh yeah, no, I think he's at the Arsenal Real Madrid match because of Arsenal.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Well, they're all in London. The studio is in London anyway. Oh, Kate with the dress. Look at that, man. That is fun. That's very Brazilian. Or very Caribbean, I should say. I see a lot of those colors when I was in Colombia. Great country. Everybody should go there. That's my advertisement for Colombia. Everyone go. It's very cheap. Colombia? And I actually felt quite safe there. They've improved quite a bit. Was that? Okay, so who was that who hit that off the post? That was Harry Kane. Look at that. Look at that hairline, man. Brother, you're so close. Go to Turkey. Pull a Mo Salah. Go to Turkey. Get that hairline fixed. Okay. Since we're at halftime, I'm gonna pause really quick. I gotta
go for it.
I gotta get some food. I gotta refill the beverage. So yes. I'm gonna take a quick break. So
no worries. Do whatever you gotta do. Do whatever you gotta do. Yeah. Let's take a look. Now we talked about these benches that have been pretty pathetic on both sides, honestly. Real Madrid are basically set up for the smash and grab. But let's look at the stats for both sets of teams, or both sets of games. Arsenal versus Real Madrid. We see Arsenal are controlling a lot of the possession. They are winning the expected goals battle. They have more shots on target. They have more big chances. Yeah. Defense. Yeah, Real Madrid, they are just basically sitting back. They've won way more ground duels. They're winning the aerial duels. They're slightly winning the dribbles taken on. Yeah, I feel like Arsenal supporters, they're going to be really upset if nothing comes from this match, if they're not able to find a way to win, which is very understandable because, yeah, that'd be tough. Like, even if you look at the shot map, Arsenal, a lot of their shots are closer in, where Real Madrid, they seem to be trying to take the big chances, but they also have world-class players. And, believe in yourself. Let's look at the other match, Bayern versus Inter, which I'm still shocked that goal stood. Inter with the leading in ball possession, 51-49. Bayern have the slightly higher XG, which it did feel like Bayern should have scored. They just really couldn't take advantage of, I feel, their many chances. 7 goals, 4 shots on target. Yeah, 4 shots on target compared to Inter's 1. 2 big chances to Inter's 0. It's very wild, very wild. Block shots. We know Inter, they're just so strong defensively, and that's all they really need is just their one chance. Yeah, again, what is it? Yeah, 1 shot on target. 1 shot on target, and they're up by 1. That has to be incredibly frustrating if you're a Bayern. But again, that's That is their MO. City, they're showing the line. He was onside. I don't see that at all. That's wild. That's so crazy. I know they keep showing that, but every time he looks offside. He looks so offside. But also shout out to Inter. Just year after year being able to do their thing, be in the Champions League where they are at. They're top of the league in Serie A, 3 points ahead of Napoli, 10 above Atalanta. Who do they even have coming up? Cagliari, Bologna, Milan, Roma, Hellas Verona, Torino, Lazio, and Como. Oh, so they don't even have to face Napoli. So they just got to do their thing. I mean, there's naturally the Battle of Milan, which I'm very excited about. Oh, that's in the Coppa Italia. That's not even a Serie A match. So Inter actually, they have the chances to win a treble of their own. Three titles. Wow. Shout out to them. And then we have tomorrow's slate of games in the Champions League. Oh, welcome back.
I'm back. Well, I threw food in the oven, so I'll have to get up during the game to go get it. But
no worries.
Got another tasty beverage, a wonderful brand from the San Francisco Bay Area called 21st Amendment.
And, I've had a couple of beers by them.
It's their seasonal. It's a watermelon wheat, which is I love wheat. I like wheat and I like sour.
I enjoy wheat beers.
I'm a girl. I don't like IPA.
That's layers. I'm not the biggest fan of sours anymore, just because all of that acid fucks my stomach up. I can do like one or two, but too many of those omices. But I drink basically anything else. I don't like West Coast IPAs. I don't like those like super piney. Ugh. But I do like an IPA, especially a nice juicy one. Those are delicious. There's just like very citrus forward ones. Those are kind of my favorite. Then tomorrow's games before these start up again. How are you feeling about Barca versus Dortmund? Oh yeah, you're a Dortmund girl, so yeah, I know.
I'm a Dortmund girl.
Yeah.
I have zero confidence in that tie.
Yeah, Barca, they're balling out. Yeah, they're balling out right now.
But you know what? I said that last year, and they made it to the final. And they probably should have won that final. But like always happens against Real Madrid, when you don't take your chances, you always lose in the second half.
Especially against
Real. Yeah. That is just the facts of life of Real Madrid in the Champions League. This is their tournament. So I'll reiterate, whining about Real Madrid and they did terrible in the Copa del Rey. The Copa del Rey is not the Champions League.
Right. And then we have,
and as bad as they were, they still advanced in the Copa del Rey. So there you go.
And then there's PSG versus Villa. What are you thinking that's going to go? Because that could go on your side, honestly.
Fascinating to me. I slightly favor PSG, but Unai Emery is a cup manager, so I just don't know.
Yes.
That's going to be a really exciting one. That's actually a very exciting tie. That's probably the most exciting. I think that's the most like up in the air tie of all of these. I definitely think Inter are winning this tie. I definitely think Real Madrid are winning this tie, and I definitely think Barcelona are winning that tie. But PSG Villa, I don't know yet. I would slightly favor PSG.
I would too.
But I don't count Villa out like I count out Dortmund, Bayern Munich, and Arsenal. Oh, there's Thierry. Yeah, so he is there for Paramount Plus. He's just he's got a new girl he's talking to. Ooh. Kate's gonna get jealous.
Oh, that's Anita. Oh, I love her. She's great. She's also she speaks like 4 languages. And no, she's badass. Anita. Yeah.
That's where I
Yeah,
went
she's-
wrong, man. Never get the languages down. I took 5 years of French.
I mean,
say I
that's
can
also
speak it
America
pretty-
though. Like we're not because yeah, when I was in England, I would just be randomly chatting with people. Like shout out to the homie Chris. I went to a rugby match with him my first night in England, and I'm just talking to him, and I'm like, "So what do you do?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm an interpreter," and he speaks like 3 different languages, and
Funny though,
one is
'cause most people
Arabic.
whine about English people not speaking second languages, so I guess maybe some of them do. Sorry, I just spilled beer on my cat.
That's funny.
I'm like, sorry, cat. She doesn't care. Did you eat some food? My cat is starting. Okay, here we go. We're getting a kickoff soon. Okay, their name's kicking off too. Yeah, I might sound a little loopy until I get some food into me.
No, you're fine.
My day off. It's my day off. I'm not driving. Let me do what I want.
Oh, my big thing was when I was first like consistently being able to watch football games. When I was getting older, I would go to it's a regional grocery store, but they added bars in them. They're called Hy-Vee.
Oh,
And I would eat breakfast, but since the games were, the earliest is noon and whatever, I would have my breakfast, but I'd have either like whiskey in my coffee or I'd have a stout. And my excuse was, hey, it's past noon there. So I'd be drinking at like 6:30, 7 a.m. I don't judge. And also with University of Iowa, these games start at 9, 10 o'clock, and we start drinking around that time. I have a huge, and then playing rugby, I have so much history of drinking at ungodly times. I don't judge anyone about any of that stuff.
we're Americans. The early kickoff for NFL is 10 a.m. here, so
Oh
we
wow,
drink early.
yeah, facts.
And
Also,
if it's
my
a
whole
London
big thing,
game, it's like 6. I usually don't get up for those.
I try
This is
not
the
to.
Niners. I don't watch the NFL anymore. It's just boring to me. Damn, Real
Yeah.
Madrid took their time coming out of the dressing room because Arsenal's already did their huddle and they're like just coming out now. Maybe it's a psych them out tactic.
Yep, exactly. I think so too.
Could be. Ooh, and look at they're like, fuck your huddles, man. We ain't doing this. They're like, we're the big boys. We don't do that. It only worked for City because City's. I feel like I really noticed it the most in the trouble season at the end. Like that seemed to be the catalyst. God, that was the privilege, was being able to watch a game from that season like live. So good.
Yeah,
Because you were at the
that's
Brighton
cool.
game, right? Was it
I
the
was
Brighton
at the
one?
Brighton game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Okay game. Couldn't work.
Yeah. So what I say, people, to me, my brain still thinks the game was 2-1 because when I was leaving the halftime show, we were going down the stairs because it's all the way up on the top. And by the time we got to the bottom of the stairs, one of the workers was like, hey, it's 2-2. And I literally just went, fuck off. Like, leave me alone. And he was like, no, seriously. And double tapped his Apple Watch and showed me the score. I was so upset.
Apple, a bunch of liars.
So yeah, no, I
Just
legitimately.
kidding. I love Apple. I say that I'm in 2 cults. I'm in Apple's cult. I'm in the Apple cult, and then I'm in the Costco cult. That's it.
Costco.
Oh no! What happened?
That's funny. I definitely went to
Damn it.
a party
today.
I went to a party the other day and went to and was eating some really good pound cake. And I was like, bro, did someone make this? And they were like, no, I got it from Costco. And I was like, shout out to Costco.
I worked at Costco for a little while, and I can tell you that stuff is fake. The ingredient list is this long, and like maybe 4 of them are identifiable. The rest is
no,
it's just so many
that's why it was
chemicals.
so tasty. That's why it's so good.
I used to sometimes the cookies they make, they get them pre-frozen, and like you just put them on a cookie sheet and bake them off. So sometimes if I was working with like just one other person, sometimes I'd go in that freezer and I'd like eat a frozen one. Raw.
Shout out to Luke. He's over here on YouTube. He's trying to learn Spanish and Greek at the moment.
Not in my lifetime, Luke?
Yes.
Hey, buddy. I'm going on a show. I promise you, as soon as this game's over, I'm turning this off and I'm going to go on a Not in My Lifetime. So if you want to hear Kelly rant for the 4th time about the Derby, this is your chance. 5th. Are we going to count Patrick's show today? No, today was about Margaret Gibbs White. So another Kelkster rant, and then another cheeky comment in the comments in the chat saying that Kelkster's doing the rounds. So I was like, is that a euphemism for something else? I kind of think it is. I am just realizing right now that I am behind on slang, and I'm because you get some DMs that have the X at the end. I was like, what the hell is the X? And I'm like, oh, I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is awkward. This is really awkward. Please stop doing this. I got to turn into Casper the Ghost on some of those. It's like, yeah, you're blocked. I ain't doing this. Okay.
Oh, I mean, look, because I'm a guy, I don't have too many people jumping in my DMs. But yeah, I couldn't imagine, especially being a woman who likes soccer. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you probably get all kinds of dorks being like, oh.
You would be surprised who slides into my DMs. I'm not naming any names because
I'm not surprised.
You would be like, whoa. So if I disappear from YouTube, it's because I crossed the wrong person by not indulging in them.
Unfortunately, that is how it goes.
I don't say standards when it comes to Man City, but I have standards when it comes to men. And so far,
it's tough out there.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah. And then they all go with the same line about the cat. And they're like, oh, I love cats. It's like, sure you do. Sure you do.
Prove it. Name all the cats you know.
Come on, man. I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk football. Like, why can't we just have that? Can we just talk? Like, can we just talk football? Like, I'm literally just here to talk football. I'm not here for anything else. It's like a woman can't just talk sports.
No, not at all.
There's always another angle, and it's never started by me. I mean, there's somebody I'd like to DM, but I'm not going to because I'm not going to. We'll say that. I'm not going to.
Seth Curry with the shot, boy.
Draymond. Ooh. Well, I've officially I'll just say I've officially entered my cougar stage, so
I think
that's why I don't slide into DMs because I can't face the reality that I've hit the cougar age. Whoever's watching this is getting a great show.
I feel like
go way off topic. I haven't looked at the game in like 5 minutes. Sorry, guys.
Don't worry, you really haven't.
I'll stop woe is meing about whatever. Oh, it's the outside of the net. Mbappe.
Yeah, I know, right? I thought it was in too.
You're like 20 seconds behind. You're like, I'm just waiting for that reaction.
Oh, I love it. I told you.
Pass. Was that from Modric? Okay, I saw the Jude one. The Jude one was nice, but who gave Jude the pass? Was it Modric?
No, I missed
Couldn't tell.
The
old man still got it.
Yeah, Arsenal. They seem to.
He's younger than I am.
Calm down. Well, that's what I love about sports, because we'll do it all the time, calling those guys unks and being like, hey, anybody over 28 needs to leave the squad, even though
I am taking heat for the unk take because I'm leaning in hard on the uncles. I don't even have a problem with them. I just have a problem with Nico not starting with them. Like, I get it. I accept that we always have to play one of Gundo, Kova, and Bernardo. I get that. And KDB. I get one of them is going to start every game. But it has to be next to Nico. Like, I don't care.
Nico missing was interesting.
They need to be next to Nico. Nico has to be in there every game.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's rotation. Why are you being benched on a cup game? You're playing him against a shitty Leicester team, and then you're not playing him in a derby that you have to win. Who's got a yellow here? Is it Lautaro? Or is it that old?
Oh, Lautaro. Oh,
Olise. Oh, no, that was his. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, he took him out. He said, allez-vous-en, to the French man, which I think means, I could be wrong on my, My American slang's terrible. My French
Oh,
slang
that
is
wasn't
even
even that. That wasn't even that bad.
Avez-vous-en, stuff.
Yikes.
Latero mierda. He's our captain too. Ouch.
Yeah, he's been there for a while.
And Mo's gonna watch along on this. I gotta look this, man.
That's a very big.
If you want to hear the world's biggest like meltdown, just mention Lautaro Martinez to Mo.
Oh, he hates the guy, I assume.
Oh my god, he hates that guy. Just that passion. It's so funny. Oh, he's not doing a watch along. Okay. Ooh, interesting.
I wish there were players. I'm trying to think. There's Brendan Johnson, who I think has a very high key punchable face, like Bruno Fernandes. Like both of those dudes have like really punchable faces. I guess that's all I have to say about them. But I don't feel a certain way about them.
Uh-oh, Camavinga. I'm doing the Simba here. Camavinga, get up, get up.
Ooh.
Simba to Mufasa. Like, get up. Oh, that looks a little forceful to me.
Yeah, Partey, he's trying to do his Rudiger does that all the time. But Rudiger gets away with it.
Well, because Rudiger is on Real Madrid. And number 5 is not.
No.
That was quite a forceful block, if you ask me.
It was. No, he definitely threw like body into it as well.
Okay, you know what? Jude is growing his hair out, and it's
Inter are really starting to take control of this match. Bayern are gonna have to figure something out.
Sane needs to unleash his hair, and then you get the throw back, dude. Sane will be unstoppable if he does that. He just like poof. Unstoppable, man.
Oh man, Ulisse.
I am a person whose hair has zero volume. I have no volume. I have no curl. So I just like I'm borderline.
That's why you're a hair person.
That's why I'm the hair person. Yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. I got white girl hair. I have the straightest hair imaginable, and it has zero volume. So I get jealous, man. I get jealous of the poof. I wish I had that. I wish I had that, and I admire it. That's why I love it, man. I'm like, that's why Rico Lewis is not on my shit list this season.
Specifically his hair.
That hair, man. That hair. It's so good. It's so good.
Hilarious. I love that.
Rico and Nico, man. They're the hair boys. Jackie G, that hair is poofy, fluffy.
Yeah. Our Gucci Puma.
That's right. Yeah,
that's our
good.
nickname for him.
Kev with the long hair too, man. Oof. I wish he'd cut it just a tiny bit. It looked better last season. It was a tiny bit shorter. And I got to give credit where it's due. Declan Rice, that's some pretty good hair. His hair. I take it back what I said. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. He does have very nice eyes too, but he's very British otherwise. So
that's funny. He is. He's very English. Yeah.
You guys are getting an insight into Kelkster's mind. One reason I really got into football was how hot everybody was. It was that 2010 Spanish team.
That's fair.
I'm not kidding. Like I would like.
Oh, I know.
I would lose if we got Xabi Alonso as our manager. Like, dude, I would. I've had a crush on that guy since 2009 when he was still playing. Like, and he is aging like fine wine. Like, I would be in literal heaven if I got to stare at him every game.
Yeah, he's a good manager.
He's a beautiful man.
I would welcome him on to. Yeah, I would gladly welcome him.
I think he'd be and then I'll stop being a woman. But he'd be footballing wise. I would be interested to see what he could do because one point I've been making quite a bit on Patrick's on True City Fans channel is I don't a lot of have you noticed this? You might have noticed this too. The players we are buying are not like typical Pep players. We've been buying a lot of direct, pacey players. Nunez, Holland, Marmouche, Savio, Doku. Like, these are not your typical, like, tiki-taka technician midfielders. these are direct players. I'd say Foden's a very direct player as well. We keep buying these players, but we keep reverting back to tiki-taka with the old guard who have shown this season, unfortunately, that they're just not able to do it. You fucking asshole. It's not you. Sorry.
Oh.
Fucking told this guy. I said, do not text me this. Fucking text me it. I'm going to get on.
Oh, did you ruin the...
I just got mad at him. I'm like, I told you not to tell me.
Wow. There we go. They need that. Because you know the way that Real Madrid is, like if you go to the Bernabeu with a tie, you're losing.
You can go with a 1-goal lead and you're still losing.
Oh my gosh, that is a gorgeous free kick.
Fucking told this guy, man. I literally told him before the game. I was like, excuse me. I was like, don't tell me. And he just fucking told me. I was like, you prick.
That is gorgeous.
That's a Rodri banger right there.
That was perfect. Like the curve around.
But you know what? But there's one team who's not.
Wow.
I literally said that. I said, don't tell me. And he told me. But just give it a minute. You know who's not panicking right now is anybody on Real Madrid. I mean, maybe Mbappe because he's kind of a bottle job, but you think Vinny and Rodrigo are panicking? They're like, nah.
I know he's like, not again.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're worried. Even if this holds and they go back to Bernabeu like that, I don't think Madrid are panicking whatsoever.
Oh no, not at all. Like I think they'd have to be down by 3 before they start panicking.
Yeah, I just don't see. Yeah, I've the Bernabeu. I think there's going to be some poopy diapers coming out of that game. I really do.
It's gonna be fun because
if anybody thinks that Vinny's getting a yellow card today and gets suspended for leg 2, I have a bridge to sell you. It's golden in color, technically orange. Fantastic bridge. I've crossed it many times. So I don't see any panic here.
Oh yeah, no, they have the utter belief.
Again, this is the fault. This is the false sense of security that like this could go on for 30 minutes. I'm telling you, 85th minute. Oh, wow. That was actually a nice little leg flick there. Okay, I'm sorry. Jude with that beard. Ooh.
It's doing something to you.
We might have to put that into a look at Valverde. Look, caught up too high my ass. Look at this fake ass.
But also I'm
telling you, Valverde, he's number 1 on my poach list.
Oh, I know. I know Pep would love him on the team, but people always joke that we will never.
I got a Mexican flag here. Who's a Mexican? See, you see that Mexican flag? Who is that? Who's a Mexican? Or is it just somebody just looking for attention?
Maybe it's
some tourist, probably.
Maybe just a Mexican there at the match. There to represent for his Mexicanos.
The Beaners.
Freaking Arsenal.
That's it. I actually I dated a guy for 5 years who was Mexican, and we didn't even get married, but we lived with his family because that's like a traditional thing. Like you know, before you get married, sometimes you live with the family, but that's totally normal. And that's what they'd always call themselves. They'd always his brother did like a pickup football team, and they called themselves the Beaners.
Oh my god!
It's just a very common
Oh, 1,000%.
Term of endearment. It's not like
No,
a
that's when I first heard that term was from Mexican friends and Panamanian friends.
Yeah. I think it's just a very Latin American thing.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely are always making fun of themselves.
I mean, there are some Mexican. There's clearly there's some top Mexicans in the league, like Alvarez. I rate Alvarez on West Ham.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's a
Food
banger.
ready.
Yeah.
All right, I will be right back. Oh,
Yes,
the cat is
go
like
eat.
everybody gets a cameo from the cat. Hello, cat.
Yeah, my cat's
This
somewhere.
is her face. That's her normal face. Her resting bitch face.
I love it. No, cats and their faces are hilarious.
She's a sweetie pie. So, whoa. All right.
Oh!
Maybe she'll come. Courtois. That's fun.
Wow. Almost a wonderful chance from Bayern. Okay, so we got 1-0 on both sides. Arsenal 1, Real Madrid 0. Inter, the away team.
I think I jinxed Inter Milan because I actually picked them to win the. It's either that I think they'll win that bracket, and if Real Madrid somehow don't win it, I would pick Inter. So I hope I didn't jinx them. Sorry, Mo. I didn't mean to jinx your team. Mo's like, I ain't listened to you at all. I told him that on Thursday on the last show. All right, so I'm just gonna be munching in the background. Oh, this got overdone, but whatever. I got some baked pasta.
Some
carbohydrates.
And that's the thing with Bayern. Like once they go back behind, they really don't have the mentality to keep pushing and stay strong. That's kind of their biggest weakness.
Yeah, Vinny's learning. This is
exactly
an experience for him now. He's still learning as a manager.
Yeah.
I want him to succeed. I really do. Because I believe in fairy tales and I want to see Vinny come back to Man City, but
that's my pick.
He has to prove it. And this is a great place to prove it. Like this is one of the best teams in the world.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. So, and being able to go from Burnley to Bayern, it's so crazy. I don't think there's many players who will be able to get that opportunity, and it's simply because of the fact that he played with Pep and has the winning. He's won like he has.
Yeah, I would love to get Xabi Alonso for like 5 seasons or something like that. Get him in for a while. That'd be great. For me right now, Alonso has proved more as a manager than Vinny has. So.
Oh well, yeah. The only problem is
I think he would cook with these players we've gotten because that's his style in Leverkusen is that like the direct play. And if we somehow got Florian Wirtz, okay, you coming on?
I just don't see us getting Wirtz.
I honestly don't think we're getting Wirtz. I think we're being set up here. There's a big fugazi going on right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of links. And some of the links are people that they do have the sources. I know we're trying based on stuff I've heard. These people have connections. So it sounds like, allegedly, gotta say allegedly, that we are going in very heavy for him. But I still just think he's going to wait out for Bayern because I think, he's German. He wants to go play for Bayern Munich. I get it. Like, just because I hate them doesn't mean that, Germans love him. That's like their team. They've just dominated the Bundesliga for.
Well, and he's a great player. Yeah, that just would.
I don't know if it's what we need.
Well,
Bayern, there's no fingers out there, and we need one badly. But I love the idea of Wirtz and Foden. Because everyone kept saying get Musiala, and I'm like, I love Musiala. Oh no!
You'll see it in about 10 seconds. Wow!
Oh no! I already got to go. Oh, wow. I thought it was a goal.
Yeah, I know too. At least not give it away. I just react, which always makes people be like, "Wait, what? Wait, what?" It's just like, you'll see.
Well, no, because like I said, this
that person probably would have messaged
I told
you
this
again.
guy. I told this guy. I'm like, buddy, don't tell me the score. And I was even polite. I just said please. And he still spoiled it. So he said world-class keeper, and I was like, is this sarcastic or not? Oh no, yeah. Wait, they still.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's showing his class right there in that sequence.
Oof. Whenever he goes down, I'm sure people are
y'all haven't like turned it up a little bit, because this is normally when they start turning it on. Just his ankle. And they're not. Like Arsenal have turned it way up.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Not a handball. Get out of here. Oh, who's that? Who's the Academy Award winner? Is that Saka holding his Achilles tendon? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's Saka.
Oh, he's fine. He's just trying to win an Oscar. He's fine.
Well, yeah, and especially whenever players do like this thing, that's how you know they're like milking it. When they're like, you're like, you're not hurting, because if you're hurting enough to do that, then you're fine. I'm not saying it doesn't hurt, but now Moreno's down.
I'm still on Saka. Moreno's down too. He probably. Oh my god! Look at there was Real Madrid doctors out there. Look at it. They're time wasting. Just wait for David Raya to start time wasting.
Oh, they're definitely time wasting. They're so full of. That's their favorite thing. Well, and it's funny because Real Madrid were kind of doing that, and Arsenal fans on social media are losing their freaking minds. But now Arsenal are about to do it, and they're going to love it. And that's kind of the thing that annoys me most about Arsenal fans, is just how
the self-awareness
they are.
Yeah,
like they will lose the shit when other people do it, but when they get away with it, they're like, ha 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 ha, that's the game. Oh,
yeah, man. They can dish it out, but they can't take it
at all.
I'm ignoring that. I'm going silent for a second.
No worries. You watch these two teams and you realize even how more slow and ponderous City have become. 1,000%. Why make it about City? Like, can we just watch and enjoy these? Man, it's definitely because this club size, senior and professional. This guy should be sanctioned heavily by the club. What's happening? Who is that? What club is this? Is this Como? Getafe. What is he freaking out about? They were getting their shit rocked, but don't know why they were fighting. That's assault. Oh, Twitter, bro. Y'all be so sensitive sometimes. It's hilarious. Oh, did I just miss that? Oh my gosh. No way. Wow. Wow. That's insane. Wow. 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 Uh-oh, and Saka's off. Uh-oh.
Okay, sorry. There was someone knocking at my door, and I knew who it was, and I didn't want to answer it. So I was like, I just did pretend I'm not at home.
No, that's fair. No, that's fair.
It's my gardener. They just texted me, and they're like, "You want to mow your lawn?" And I'm like, didn't respond. And then they knocked at the door. I was like, "Oh, you guys are stalking me, aren't you?"
Wow, that second Declan Rice being able to do it twice is crazy.
This guy, he's like, "I'm neutral." I'm like, "You're going for Arsenal. I know you are. I know you're going for Arsenal today." All right. I don't think this is too much to overcome at the Bernabeu, but it would do them well to crush some hope by scoring a goal. But they're not getting any possession right now.
No, Real Madrid, they've been reeling. They've been struggling this whole time. I don't know.
They're kind of hoeing right now. I don't know what they're doing.
Oh!
Dude, this fucking guy, man.
What the fuck is happening?
Idiot. Whoa. I'm like, how many times did I say this? Don't say it.
Whoa.
All right, well, you know what? I guess I jinxed Real Madrid by saying how great they were.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Oh, we're hearing offsides? Possibly? That's what we are hearing. Allegedly.
Oh, it's tight. That's tight.
Oh, look at these Los Blancos. Some of the worst away fans of all time.
That's tight. It could be. But I feel like that one goal was given in the intermatch. It wouldn't surprise me if that's it. Freaking Moreno and those first-time shots. He's really good with those.
They're saying Trossard might be off.
It looked like he might have been. But again, I thought the Inter game, I thought they were offside.
These curlers, man. Okay. One of the guys in this chat is a referee, so...
Oh, yeah, no, it's standing. It's standing. Yeah. Yeah, now Real Madrid are pressing, which is probably going to open them up for more goals. Wow. Wow.
Oh my God. You know what social media is going to be right now.
Wow. Oh my God.
They said Camavinga's suspended for the next game, but Chouamani's coming back. Ooh, look at Carlo. Carlo is...
Whoa.
Imagine if these guys were at the Etihad too, for seeing some shit on the road. Wow, I didn't think that was okay. Well, all right, PSG, time to say football.
Wow. This is crazy. I was not expecting this. And oddly enough, I'm making some jambalaya tonight. So, shout out to Rice.
That sounds good. Oh, yeah, they're going to start putting scrubs on it, looks like.
Honestly, if I were Arsenal, yeah, I would start resting. They still got the Premier League that they think they're going to win.
Yeah, there's gonna be some shit talk tonight. Yeah, some of it, I don't know, but I have heard. I know Real Madrid fans are like really mad about this season. Yeah, Jude gets away with some. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Jude gets away with some crap right here. Did they call a foul?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, no, he got. I don't think he got carded, but he definitely got in trouble.
Okay.
Yeah, he got the foul. Wow.
I gotta go on Twitter. What does these guys do? What is it? There's one Real Madrid fan I follow. What's Donnie gonna say?
Yeah, see, my Real Madrid fan, I only have one. And he's not doing good. he is not doing well. Oh, the chats. I have two.
Oh my god, where is this? I'm like, what are these boys saying on here? These.
Wow. Oh, Rice had to get subbed off. I'm sure that's just because they're up 3-0.
Yeah, they're resting now.
But he was taken down. Yeah, he was taken down, and he did look like he was hurting a little bit.
All right, we got Ancelotti out. We've got Salvini.
I love that. Oh, I love that.
Salvini. Wow. So he got robbed of the Ballon d'Or, did he?
I know, right? And he's been shit all season.
Robbed of the Ballon d'Or, did he?
Wow.
I don't know, man. Real look kind of dead here.
Yeah, they look bad.
They weren't expecting. See, they just got sucker punched and they weren't expecting it. Like at the end, they weren't expecting it, and they're. I don't know, man. They're hoeing right now. They need to get a goal to. And Carlo just looked. Carlo out. Wow. I did. I thought we was whining.
Wow.
I just saw the tag on Twitter. I was like, oh shit, I gotta retweet this. Yeah, I can't say I was not expecting this. I really wasn't. But that second half, man, Real just didn't come out. They just kind of
no, not at all. They've been very
they didn't come out at all. They can't get anything going, and they're doing these poor. Yeah, they don't look good
at all. At all. Wow.
Inter Milan is our hope. Inter Milan. What have you got for me?
Oh wow.
That should be Inter Barcelona. That actually should be a really good tie. Assuming I'm going on assumptions. I'm assuming Inter are advancing, and I'm assuming Barcelona are advancing. So so if those assumptions are correct, we could get a very interesting tie.
Wow, that's so crazy. Yeah, who would?
It's got dunked on, man.
Yeah, Inter Bayern. The winners of Inter and Bayern would face Barca and Dortmund, and then the winners of Real Arsenal would face PSG, Aston Villa. And it's interesting because obviously it looks like Arsenal will be moving through. If they face Aston Villa, I think they're going to beat Aston Villa. But PSG, they're just as good on the attack as Arsenal can be. So I think that'd be really tough. But also, Unai Emery being able to take out the team that he had his worst run as a manager with. And like, if you talk to an Arsenal fan and you bring up Unai Emery, they will shit on him so badly. And so it would be very interesting to see those two play each other. Oh, what just happened? What just happened?
I just see Mbappe going.
Yeah. Well, and we know he mentally is incredibly weak. He's not the strongest.
Uh-oh, Jude is going for the Academy Award back there.
Yeah, he was wrestling with somebody, and now he's telling him to like look at it.
Oh, Thomas Muller. Teeth.
Oh, Lewis Skelly did give him a little kick though.
Jude looks like he's about to cry.
But it is a little hard to prove it. It's very hard to prove it. But it did look like he gave a little kick. But yeah, it'd be impossible to prove it.
Oh God, Vasquez is in. That's too funny. It's just gonna be funny. There is a.
Oh, Bayern got their goal.
Yeah. I just said that a little while ago. Harry Kane. Is it? Yeah, it's Harry Kane. No, it's Thomas Muller. Sorry, he's saying goodbye to his club in the Champions League. Oh God, City fans are like, oh, what are you bragging about Rodrigo? Oh, Brahim Diaz, one of our own, is going in. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Brahim Diaz. He's one of our own. Homegrown player. Should have brought him back. No, he wouldn't come. Nobody wants to rotate for Man City. Nobody wants to be a squad player. They'll just get all hissy and leave. Yeah, Real Madrid, they're phoning it in now. They're not even trying. I don't think they care. They've done nothing in the second half, man. They looked decent in the first half. They were doing some stuff, but they just completely capitulated in the second half. They're not doing it. They're not even in this game whatsoever. And then you know what's going to happen. There's going to be a disgusting low block at the Bernabeu. But there is never underestimate the referees at the Bernabeu. I'll just say that. In the Champions League. They'll get away with red cards. They'll get bogus penalties that are not penalties. It just kind of happens, but this ain't looking too hot unless they can dink one here at the end. Wow, and I was wrong. Then this tie is over.
Oh man, if Arsenal get a fourth, that's gonna be crazy.
They could go to the final then, because I don't really see. I don't know. It's tough. Villa has kind of had their number in the league. PSG are just getting hot at the right time. And who was that? Oh! Incoming yellow card. We'll just say that.
Well, yeah, why are you taking your shirt off? That's aggressive.
He's getting 2 shirts off.
That's so aggressive. That was not needed at all. Like, what are you doing? That was so aggressive. Oh my gosh.
Oh, Vinny, do something, you hoe bag. Wow. Well, we already know that Bayern are getting crushed at San Siro.
Wow. That's crazy. And that was a good goal too.
That was a lovely goal. What a cross. That's what we've been missing all season on City.
Boosh. We also don't move that swiftly on a counter to be able to do anything
we don't.
Like that.
We choose not to. We have a lineup that can do it. I've been saying this all for the past month. We have a go for it lineup, and then we have the grandpa lineup. And Pep keeps playing the grandpa lineup, who can't do anything. Everybody, go watch El Nobbins. Nobbins has a channel. He has a breakdown of the derby, and he's going to point out exactly what all of our problems are. Our midfield does not progress the ball to the forwards. So it's just been a complete waste of time this whole season. And the problem is they play every game, and they're not good. And they keep stinking it up, and they keep playing. So if you want a breakdown of where our issues are, go watch that video. Shout out Nobbins for making great videos, breakdown videos. We're just going to say that. And we have one main culprit who plays every game. And it doesn't matter how terrible he is, he plays every game. So that's just the story of our season. And why we might be in Europa League instead of Champions League next season. And it's all self-inflicted. So quite sad. Quite sad. Yeah, they can't, right. Dude, they're trying to play out the back. What is this? This is not good. Oh, sad.
Let's see, Bayern get another chance. Yeah, Real Madrid can't do anything.
They're hoeing right now. They look like a complete mess. Well, see, that's what happens. I start hyping them up in this league, and then they let me down again.
Yeah. So whoever you pick, just go the opposite, right?
Yeah, Dortmund's totally winning. Yeah, come on, Dortmund. Come on, Bayern, you got this. Team German, Diamond-Schaff, let's go. Come on, Germany. Come on, Arsenal. Come on.
That's crazy. That's so wild.
I literally don't know who to pick versus PSG versus Villa. I think I'm just really excited for that tomorrow. Like that's just gonna be fun.
It's just gonna be a fun watch.
I have to work tomorrow though, so I can't sit around and drink again, unfortunately, because I have to work. I don't work till the second half though, because the game for me the game started at 12 and then I start work at 1:30, so it's like in the middle of the second half.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you'll be able to enjoy most of the match. Yeah.
Oh, I have a phone too. I always have it on at work. I remember I was at a meeting at work in the Rodrigo game. I almost like started screaming in the middle of the meeting, and they're just like, they would have just been like, "What's going on?" I'm like, oh, my team just had the most epic bottle job of all time. I was like, yeah, bottle job. Yeah, that was. Somebody already started the Madrid had already started his space. Sack this effing manager.
Oh yeah, no, that is what Twitter's for. Twitter's if you want to watch some just like incredibly hot, hilarious takes. And that's what I usually do. Well, after City play bad, I don't really touch social media at all. But the next day I will hop on.
Oh yeah, I go in meltdown. I have plenty of meltdowns in me.
Yeah, so I have to.
I have a lot of meltdowns in me.
Because or if I have a take, I like hopping on Twitter because usually if that helps me realize am I making sense? Because if there's too many people on Twitter who have a similar take to mine, then I need to like reconfigure a little bit.
I just go there to like get the thoughts out of my head. I just need to like put the thoughts, like I just need to remove them from my head. I need them.
Oh, that's fair. That's big facts.
And sometimes I'll go through and delete them if they're sloppy. I tend to repeat myself a lot too. So I'm like, oh, I just said this like 4 tweets in a row. I'm like, I gotta delete it.
It just means you really mean that shit. It just means you really mean that shit.
Yeah. Dude, this passing is terrible. What are these 15 Champions League winners? You guys look like a fucking championship team right now. Terrible. They can't handle the press. They ain't doing anything.
Yeah, now Arsenal about to just dribble around for 3 minutes.
Prison FC's got some new recruits.
Oh, wow, this is crazy.
Pick these Prison FC recruits.
Wow. Yeah, Real Madrid can't figure anything out.
I mean, Arsenal just have adrenaline. Like they want this. They've never won this before, so they want it. And Real Madrid are just like, whatever. We'll probably win it next season. We just won it last season. We've won it like 3 out of the last 5 or something like that. They're just like, whatever. They're phoning it. A lot of these guys.
Well, with their team, when they're so like top heavy with Bellingham, with Vinny, when those players aren't at their best, they're just pathetic. Yeah, Modric, who technically all he can do is just pass the ball around. He's not really
playing. No, he's out.
No, but I just mean like when you start with people like that, like you just need people. They're only going to be there to help facilitate your attack. He's not really going to be there. I mean, and all this has happened in the defense, which I mean, you could say Modric was taken off, and that's actually. Let me check. When did all the goals start happening? Was it shortly after subs?
Second half. It was all second half.
Yeah, it was all second halves, but specifically.
Yeah, so that was some hell of a speech.
I know, right?
Some hell of a shoot, motherfucker, shoot.
Let's see. First goal.
This is the most dangerous they've looked the second half.
Oh yeah, no. The goals started happening, and then he made the subs, like way after. Okay. But also, it's just set piece FC. That's what they do. That is what they do. Oh, who just got sent off? Oh, Camavinga. Wow.
They already said that he was suspended.
Yeah, he wasn't going to play. Yeah, well, now he's sent off and he's really not playing.
He was already suspended anyway.
Oh,
so.
Wow.
Okay, Inter Milan have won. Okay, well, I already knew they were going to win.
And then they're about to.
Damn, Camavinga. Wow. Okay. Well, we're almost done here. So, well, that's what I get. That's what I get for. I guess I hate it on the wrong team.
Oh man, this
so the internet's going to be unbearable for the next week. Oh God, I'm going to get.
I know all my Arsenal fans. It's gonna be crazy.
I guess I'm going to cheer for Arsenal in the second leg. Maybe the reverse jinx will work. No, I can't. I'm not even rooting for Real Madrid. It's just because I honestly just like equally despise both. Well, no, I despise Real Madrid a lot more, but I can't cheer for Arsenal. Like I can't do it.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm not cheering for Arsenal more as am I living.
We've had so much pain and suffering in this tournament that I think they need some of that too.
Yeah, definitely.
Like they can't win the Champions League that quick. All right, this is over. Anyways.
Yeah.
Whatever. I still think the other side of the bracket's probably going to win it, but we'll find out pretty soon. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, both teams on that other side of the bracket will be super tough to play against.
I've said Inter have been a dark horse for a long time. So
yeah. Hey, they got so close against us. Because I definitely think if they
were better than us in that game too.
Oh yeah,
Inter was better than us.
Yeah, they're just very tough to beat. All right, well, I appreciate you for joining.
Thanks for the invite. I only have Monday off next week, so I can't join for a Tuesday. But I got my schedule's being weird again. So, but anyways, that was entertaining.
Well, hey, have fun on the other.
Not in my lifetime, everybody. We'll call this a Shades of Blue raid. Shades of Blue raid to not in my lifetime. I'm gonna go hop on. I hope they're not ready to like hop on. They've been on for almost an hour. I'm like, I hope they're not just gonna like bail.
Yeah, anyway, no worries.
It's like full circle to come back to Shades of Blue. So
yes,
you guys gave me my start, and now it's full circle to come back. So always a pleasure.
Pleasure.
I'll catch you next time.
Yep. See ya.
Bye.